Prayer. Dear students, kindly close your eyes and join your hands for God's blessings. Loving God, you are the source of all wisdom and knowledge. I submit myself to your divine touch and inspiration. Help me to concentrate on my studies and enable me to remember all that I learn. Bless all the responsibilities of all the leaders, my teachers and parents. Amen.
Good morning, students. I hope you all are safe and fine. Today we are going to learn Unit 2 Supplementary, Jim Corbett, a hunter turned naturalist. Hunter means a person who hunts wild animal for food or sports or for some other reasons. And naturalist means a person who studies about plants and animals and protects it. So from the title we can understand that Jim Corbett was a hunter. Later he became naturalist. Before getting into the lesson, let's see about Jim Corbett. Jim Corbett was one of the greatest hunters of India. He was born on 25th July 1875 in Nainital district of Uttarakhand, India. He was born to the British ancestry. In 1862, his parents had moved to India. He was the eighth child of Christopher William Corbett and Mary Jane. He had killed a number of tigers and leopards in India. Later, he left gun and took camera for saving wildlife. Now, let's learn the summary of the supplementary. Jim Corbett's birth name was Edward James Corbett, and he was popularly known as Jim Corbett. Jim Corbett was a wildlife photographer, hunter, tracker, naturalist and writer. Here, tracker means a person who tracks someone or something. Jim Corbett tracked the wild animal and hunted. Also, he considered to be one of the best writers on wildlife activities. Jim Corbett hunted a number of man-eating tigers and leopards in India. Man-eating animal means an animal that kills and eats humans. So, Jim Corbett never killed other animals. He hunted only man-eaters. Jim Corbett used to shoot the wild animals with his cinefilm camera. Corbett used to hunt the wild animals alone by walking or with his dog Robin. He was an expert in hunting, but also he admired wildlife. So he was not interested and did not like to kill the wild animals just for fun or sport. He hunted only man-eating tigers and leopards. He did so only to help the people and at the request of the government. He said that he was hunting the animals because they were against the laws of human. According to Jim, tigers hunt humans only when they are not able to hunt other animals. When the tiger grows old or gets sick, they cannot run fast. So they are unable to hunt other animals. So they started killing humans. As the people cannot run fastly, they become easy prey for tigers. After eating human flesh once, a tiger will not eat any other flesh. These tigers are called man-eaters. In 1907, Jim Corbett killed the Chambawat tiger. This was his first man-eating tiger hunt. It was a Bengal tigress. What is meant by tigress? Opposite gender of the male tiger is tigress. It had killed 436 people in Nepal and in Kumaon area in India. Kumaon is one of the two administrative divisions of the Indian state of Uttarakhand. These Kumaon divisions include the districts of Almora, Bagheshwar, Chambawat, Nainital, Pithoragarh and Uttam Singh Nagar. The tigress attacks have been listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as the highest number of deaths from a tiger. But finally, she was killed by Jim Corbett in 1907. Let's see how the Chambawat tiger was killed by Jim Corbett. At first, the tigress was in Nepal forest and she attacked the people of Rupal village in western Nepal Himalayas. So, the government had sent hunters to kill the tigress, but she had escaped from the hunters. The Nepalese army had failed to kill the tiger, so they drew her across the border into India. In India, she attacked the people in the Kumaon district. Already we had seen about Kumaon area. The tigress killed the people during daytime. After the tiger killed some people, the other people stopped going into the forest to collect firewood, fruits, roots and other things. They were afraid to go out and they didn't leave their huts for work after hearing her roar. So, the British government requested Jim Corbett to help the villagers by hunting the tigress. Why the British government requested Jim Corbett to kill the tiger? Because India was ruled by British at that time. So, the British government requested him and Jim Corbett also accepted the government's request. In order to kill the man-eating tigress, Jim Corbett camped in Kumaon district. Here camped means to put up a tent and staying in it for a short while. And he started tracking the tigress movement. Tracking means following the movement of something or somebody. Then he moved around the villages of Kumaon district and he restricted the activities of the tigress. In the beginning, Corbett was not able to kill the tigress. But one day the tigress killed a 16-year-old girl near Chambawat and she left a trail of blood. Trail means mark left behind. Corbett followed the trail and started chasing the tigress. He chased the tigress for a day and he decided to leave his plan of hunting alone and he had planned to get help from the villagers and to organize a bait for the tigress near Chamba river. Here bait means a small amount of food used to attract and catch the animals. They might have put an animal into a cage to bring the tigress out of forest. Finally, with the help of the Tahsildar of Chambawat, the bait was organized near the Chamba river. About 300 villagers helped Jim Corbett to kill the tigress. The next day, Corbett shot the tigress and killed it near the Chatar bridge in Chambawat. A cement board was constructed to mark the place where the tigress was killed by Jim Corbett. Then they did post-mortem on the tigress. Post-mortem means medical examination of a dead body to find out how the person died. The post-mortem report showed that the upper and lower canine teeth on the right side of the tigress' mouth were broken. Canine teeth means the four pointed teeth in front of a person or animal's mouth. These teeth are greatly enlarged in carnivores. Half of the upper tooth was broken and the lower one right down to the bone. This injury had happened when a game hunter tried to hunt the tigress, but he failed to track and kill her. Here, game hunter means a person who hunts wild animals as a game. Corbett said that because of this injury, the tigress was unable to hunt other animals and eat, and so she started to hunt humans. Corbett was always against game hunting. He strongly said that deforestation and human encroachment were the main reason for the trouble caused by wild animals. Deforestation means cutting the trees and destroying forests. Encroachment means to advance beyond usual limits. When the people cut down trees and encroach the forest, the wild animals get into the human habitat. Jim Corbett voiced his opinion through lectures and tours. The purpose of his tours was to educate the people about their natural heritage and the need to protect forests and wildlife. He promoted the Association for the Preservation of Game and the All India Conference for the Preservation of Wildlife. He has an important role in establishing India's first national park in the Kumaon Hills in Uttarakhand, India. The first national park's name was the Hailey National Park. It was named after Lord Malcolm Hailey. Lord Malcolm Hailey was a British administrator in British India. Jim Corbett was died on 19th April 1955. After that, the Hailey National Park was renamed as the Jim Corbett National Park in 1957 as an honor to Jim Corbett for his role in forming this protected area in 1930s. Okay students, I hope you have understood this summary. Dear students, we should not destroy forest. We should save the wild animals. If we destroy forest, the wild animals will become man-eater. Also, all the living creatures has the right to live. So, we should let them live peacefully. Save nature, save life. Thank you students. We shall meet in next class.